Today we're going to talk about 5 steps to get set up with order fulfillment. This is a method that you can use to get your Etsy items printed and shipped for you by a third-party company. So let's get started. Step 1. You want to start by deciding what you want to get fulfilled. What products do you want to sell? Once you decide which products you'd like to choose and sell in your shop, you can go ahead and choose a fulfillment provider. For the purposes of this video, we're going to go ahead and use Printful. Printful is a company that is available to ship out of Europe and the US, and they do print on demand. They pack your items, they ship them to the customer, and they track your shipping. So now let's move on to step 2. So now that we've chosen the products that we're selling and we've chosen our print-on-demand provider, let's move on to step 2. Once you've chosen a provider and signed up with them, it's time to create shipping profiles for all your fulfilled items. All you need to do is go to your shop manager and go to your shipping settings, and you can add a new shipping profile. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and enter your fixed costs manually. Your shipping origin is where your print-on-demand station is. So for example, if you are using the United States one to fulfill your order, you would click the United States. If you're selling out of Europe or the UK, you can select one of those. I selected the United States because most of my orders do ship out of the United States. All my international items do ship from the EU center, but that'll just be a pleasant surprise for those buyers because they are just getting quicker shipping without even realizing it. Next, you want to select your processing time. This is actually how long it takes for the fulfillment center to receive your order, print it, and ship it. So in the case of Printful, that is usually 3 to 5 business days. Then all you need to do is move down to your fixed shipping costs. You can go ahead and just use the default 2 categories, or you can add other locations. So Printful's website actually gives me the exact shipping costs that I need to put into Etsy. In order to find that, all I need to do is select their products and choose the category that I want to sell. In this case, we're making a fulfilled profile, and let's go ahead and name our profile Fulfilled. And we're going to call it t-shirts because that's what I'm going to sell here. And then we're going to just go through Printful and find those exact costs. So all I need to do in Printful is select shirts. And then I can scroll down and get the details of all the different shirts, but all I care about right now is shipping. So now I have all the details about my shipping costs. So each shirt to the USA costs $5, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop that in right here. Now let's look and see how much an additional item costs. That is 75 cents, so I can literally just copy and paste. And now I can add additional locations like the ones they have here. I can add Canada, I can add worldwide. So all I have to do is go ahead and copy and paste this according to the values available here. Now all I need to do is create this profile, and then I can just go into my listings manager. Now, I don't have any shirts in my shop, but if I did, I could go through and I could just check off the items that are shirts. I could click more actions. I could click shipping profiles, and I can go ahead and select my new fulfilled t-shirts profile, which will automatically apply to those new listings. Now, let's move on to step 3. When you use fulfillment, the way it works is you pay a starting price for the item and then you pay shipping on top of that. And the idea is that you want to charge your customer more for the initial product and the same amount for shipping so that you can make a profit. So in this case, let's say I want to start selling these t-shirts for $8.95. That means that all of my t-shirts on Etsy need to be priced above $8.95 for me to make a profit. I've already put in the shipping costs in the previous step, so that means if I need to go back to my shop, I need to find all my t-shirt items, I need to check them off, and I need to change their prices. I can do that using Etsy's quick edit, or I can go ahead and do that using Vella. Now let's move on to the next step where I'm going to show you how to calculate your profit. Okay, so to calculate your profit, what we're going to do is we're going to run a fake order through the system so you can see exactly what it will cost you to order this new item. All I'm going to do while logged into my Printful account is I'm going to go ahead and just create a new order here. And I'm just going to create a basic order. I'm going to go ahead and choose my product. So I can go ahead and just choose any given product. It allows me to pick the one that I want. I'm going to pick this $8.95 one. We're just making a sample shirt, so I'm just going to pick basics, and I'm going to just choose a file from something that I already have. There we go, and I can modify my print so it fits on my shirt however I would like. And then all I'm going to do is press continue. I mean, once again, this is a sample order, so it doesn't really matter how it looks. It will give you a mock-up, so you can take this mock-up and put it in your shop if you want as one of your images. So I'm just going to click continue to shipping. And it just wants me to go ahead and add an address, so I'm just going to go ahead and put in a fake address. Once I put in my fake address, it will give me shipping method choices. So this is USPS first class. It's the cheapest one. All these shipping methods are tracked. So I normally select the cheapest one that is the fastest, which is here. And now I can see that my grand total after shipping is $12. So that means all my t-shirts on my Etsy account need to cost more than $12. In my case, I would probably charge double this for a t-shirt, maybe $24, or something similar to that in order to ensure that I'm always making consistent profit off of this item. Now, if I were to continue with this order, I could check out and get a version of this, but obviously this was a sample order. Now we've figured out what we need to charge for our items, and we've figured out how much it's going to cost us to put them through the portal. So now let's move on to step 5, which is to connect a shipping provider that syncs with Etsy. So recently, Printful just installed an update that means that they integrate with Etsy, so you need no other shipping provider. So here's what you'll see when an order has shipped. Take a look at this item. It's been fulfilled by Printful. If we look at Etsy, under my completed orders, we'll see the same order here. You can see that Printful automatically marked this item as dispatch for me and added a tracking number. Printful is designed to be pretty maintenance-free, but I'd still advise that you check on your orders now and again. Make sure that all of your new orders are coming through on Printful and that the design is correct. In order to do this, all you have to do is press on an order, and then you can just hover over the print file to make sure that it's printing the right thing. And that's all it takes to run Printful for your Etsy shop. Thanks for watching!